Hi, I'm Luke, and this is a sound glove I've been working on for the last month or so. The glove itself I made to try and be able to pick up specific hand gestures and finger movements. And the goal for this was that I could try to translate, specific movements and output that to hopefully create sound. And I can do this because each one of the fingers has a flex sensor, as you can see, can pick up certain or very small and simple finger bends right here. And excluding the thumb, the other four fingers have accelerometers that can pick up acceleration in the X, Y, and Z coordinates. And I had a lot of trouble getting everything to work together, but finally things started to mesh, and I can reliably record the sensor data. Unfortunately, I haven't implemented the sound yet. I don't really know how to intuitively translate, all of this into sound that makes sense to people. What I've got so far is that perhaps I can start with gestures, right? Like simple gestures, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I've been able to create a training set of these gestures, right? Just repeatedly making these gestures so that I have instances, like examples of what the data looks like when I make those specific gestures, right? I do this over and over again until I have a large enough data set so that I can train specific algorithms to be able to pick up those very small differences between, a 0 and a 1 and a 2. And by training the algorithms, they'll be able to pick up like this yellow line here. When it drops, that's a signal, or when something rises, or one of these spikes happens. These are indicators for the algorithm to know what is the current state of the glove, what is the current state of the hand. And from that, once it knows the current state, it can be able to do something from then. Like if it's in state 0, do this because it's in state 0, or if it's in state 2, do something else. I plan on adding more gestures to the classified gestures already, but the problem I have right now after that is once I have the gestures, even if I have like 100, how do I reliably map those gestures, whatever they may be, into sound in a way that doesn't hurt our ears and makes sense? Like, I plan this to be something that even a child could wear and be able to play a tune that they might remember without having to learn the piano, the guitar, and spend hours on practicing. Like, I want this to be something that anyone could pick up and just move their hand around and be able to just literally feel the sound and go on from there, like just have it flow very well without needing to read instructions, without having to pay for lessons or any of the other painstaking methods that comes with playing an instrument, right? You see how what I thought that these waves that happen, these signals, they kind of already look like sound waves, right? And how do I make this something that anyone could recognize into? Oh, this is a tune that I know. And that's the next part of this project if I get there, hopefully. It's a work in progress, but I hope you like it. Thanks.